Welcome to another episode of An Intimate Conversation with Women of Color. I am your host, Deneen Garrett, and today is the last day of 2022. Yes, it's New Year's Eve, and this is the word for the day for me. So I'm just checking in to let you all know cozy is a word for those who are listening. For those who are watching, you can see it. Also, you can see my two very new plants. I just bought them yesterday. I've shared before that I love plants. I'm into plants. I'm a fairly new plant mama, and I've just been buying plants left and right. But anyway, I'm here to let you know where I am on my podcast journey, my podcast coaching journey. So I did have another session, another amazing session with the fabulous, fantastic, brilliant Danielle Desir Corbett. It was another great session. So before the move was for me to move to a new platform, and I did move to Libsyn. I made that move on November 11, and since then, I have definitely seen the type of numbers that I want to see. Before, I was concerned that I didn't have a lot of plays. And Danielle had mentioned that, hey, you know what, it's probably time to make a move because I'm sure you have more plays than what you see. And although I won't be able to capture prior to the move, or at least, the new metrics or metrics, a greater area of metrics, that's fine. I still have the old metrics, but the new metrics are exciting, and it's really, making me feel good and excited about the work that I'm doing and having a little bit more faith in what I'm doing, that people are hearing it and it's reaching people. And I definitely want to shout out Belgium and Singapore. Those are my top two countries for international. The US, of course. Shout out to California, number one. But my two international are Belgium and Singapore, which is awesome and it's great. So, hey. Again, a focus was to go ahead and make a move, which I did. And I'm excited about the move. It was really an easy move, an easy transition. And I do check my metrics often, able to see, to compare, and, to look at all of that stuff. So that was one thing that was an action item for me to consider. And I went ahead and took that on. What we talked about this last time, getting back into SEO, so search engine optimization, which I talked about last time, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about it this time. So we had a conversation, looked at my top 5 episodes, and reimagined the titles, so to make it more SEO attractive. And so went ahead and did that. I can't really, point to any major differences in the metrics. And I'll say this because, again, I'm fairly new on Libsyn. So less than 2 months, almost 2 months on Libsyn. So the shift, I haven't really seen much of a difference as of yet, but I am confident that that makes a difference, right? So making sure that it is SEO attractive will make a difference, definitely in a long run. And it will also help me to not have to market as much, right? Some people kind of think that social media is not necessarily the place to market, or where you really get your audience. Is really about SEO. So I'm tapping more into that. And next session in January, we will go a little bit more deeper into SEO. So, thank you for being on this journey with me. Let's see, what else did we talk about and work on? Just so exciting. The whole journey is just really exciting. And there's lots going on. I still need to work on my series. So really, I have the topics that I'm going to talk about. So I really need to come up with a content and then decide when I want to go ahead and launch season 4. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Like, pinch me. I'm going into season 4 of being a podcaster. So amazing. I'm so glad that on April 10 of 2020, I Nike'd it and just did it and went ahead and launched my first episode. So I have over 100 to date. So it's really exciting and I'm enjoying it. So working on the content for that. I have reached out to my guests for 2024. Oh my God, 2023. I am like jumping the gun here. My guest for next year, for in a few days, as a matter of fact. So I'm excited about that. And then I'll think about, what I want to do with those episodes, how I want to divvy those out, because I am thinking that I'm doing batch now in January, and we'll just release those throughout the year. So I'm thinking about that, but that's all part of the process and a conversation for me to have with my coach, right? Because I am on this podcast coaching journey, and that's what she's there for, is to help me through. So it's other things that we talked about. I'll have more to tell you next month. I just wanted to just stop by and just talk to you a little bit. And again, it's the last day of the year. I'm so excited about this year. What are you all excited about? Like, what was the major thing that happened for you in 2022? For me, I retired. So in June, I retired. I'm fairly young, so I'm really able to really enjoy my retirement. And so you all know what that means. That's travel for me. Let's see, December, Thanksgiving, went to Amsterdam, and then a couple Tuesdays ago, I went to New York to see the Jean-Michel Basquiat King Pleasure experience, to experience that. And that was an amazing experience for me. And tomorrow's their last day in New York, and they're moving to LA. So for folks who are out in LA, make sure that you check it out. So I am coming to you from your favorite podcast platform and YouTube. So whichever platform you're on, checking me out. If you're on YouTube, you get to see me. You get to see my plants. You get to see that the word today for me is cozy, and that's how I'm going to experience the new year. I'm rolling into the new year cozy. But live is going to be my word for next year's continuation. It did me well for 2022. Live a dream lifestyle. So I am continuing that in 2023, and really have to think about, what does that mean for me? Like, let's go add those layers, the next layer of living a dream lifestyle, what that is for me. So happy New Year to you. Some of you, it's already the new year. So, y'all already celebrated. For those of us who are in the U.S., it hasn't happened yet. We still have several more hours. I'm actually about to go and spend some time with my family that have come over, and still have some Christmas gifts to share. So I just wanted to just share my excitement of life, of living with you all, and hope that you're excited as well. And I want to hear from you. So leave me a message on social media, or send me an email, however you want to reach out to me. I want to hear from you. I want this to be an engaging experience, an interacting experience. So again, I wanted to stop by and let you know where I was on my podcast coaching journey, and also to wish you a happy new year. Again, I'm Deneen Garrett, the host of An Intimate Conversation with Women of Color by 2022. And hello, looking forward to saying hey to 2023.